Hi everyone, I'm gonna be here today doing a review of the long forgotten show of the 90s called Legacy from UPN. It's a Western family kind of series that focused on a group of horse racers of the father Ned, his two sons Sean and Clay, his daughters Alice and Lexi, and an orphan that he adopted, Jeremy. Pretty much almost all the episodes focus on about their daily life and how they struggle to keep the family business alive by selling horses around and having competitions. But at the same time, they have they struggle with another family who are actually owners of the town's bank, as they are often considered family rivals due to the fact they had a falling out with each other in the first episode of a failed engagement. All the while, do this they do end up developing sorts of relationships either within the family or even with their enemies, as the oldest, Sean, is having a secret affair with a with Martha, the daughter of a former slave that no one else knows about. Though it could be quite dangerous because this is kind of like a historical piece set after, I believe, set after maybe the Civil War. And as for Alice and Jeremy, what started out as close friendship starts budding into a more relationship near the end of the series. As for Clay, he falls for Vivian, one of the members of the family that they oppose. All the while, this was actually a decent show, though I can say sometimes it can come off a little boring because of lack of conflict, but it was quite enjoyable as you see the struggle of business and family combining, thus kinda creating of course stiffs among each other. All around, we also see the ideas of how the kids grow up, know of the children growing up to be about their future and possibility, and how Ned feels that it is correct of them to do so while wanting to know that they leave a legacy together, like the title. Leave a legacy in which shall remember to this day as one of the families to know that could actually go together well. Unfortunately, though, this show only lasted 18 episodes nineteen from the fall of 1998 till about to the early 1999, but all around canceled at that time. The first 14 episodes afterwards were canceled. But then by midsummer, the last 4 episodes aired as burnouts. However, though, this show ended in a very, very, very bad cliffhanger that we are left to no conclusion, as the 19th episode was never put into production afterwards. But all around, if you just ignore that fact, you'll find this show is quite clean cut, and while there are some sorts of physical violence within the show, it is not too devastating to be considered that you can watch this much with as an age restriction. No, it's quite clean, not much sexual innuendos, and anyone who pretty much enjoys period dramas can enjoy this one, as the tagline here, it says fans of the Little House on the Prairie will enjoy this wonderful family series. Another thing, uh, another thing to add here is the fact that why I recommend this now is because in the past this show was never actually released direct to video, and the only way to really see it was through mainly through YouTube for those who have actually recorded this off the show, or through sellings from ioffer.com. However, recently, if you still want to catch up on the show, you can actually buy the DVD on Amazon now, as they have released it on a 2-disc set for a reasonable price. It is quite entertaining, and of course I recommend it, as it also says here, the story of family, love, and adventure on a Kentucky horse farm. So I would say please watch it. It's really good, and I really wish it had stayed on longer, actually, and also sometimes wishing it wasn't made back then when I was so young to even realize this. But a good drama, a good drama show, nonetheless. And pretty much, it is one of these shows that, depending on you, but to me, it does stick with you after a while when you watch all of them. It does stick with you knowing that it was something worth watching for. 4.5 out of 5 stars from me. This is my review, and thank you, and hope you watch this show too.